Hey up, I'm GuyKesTV the Tester Man, and this is my very long overdue review of Hunt's Trailwide V2 affordable alloy trail wheels. In fact, it's so long overdue, I've had these wheels on test since 2022, that they've actually brought out a new version in the meantime. However, not only are the changes minimal, which makes this review still not just relevant, but if we could reframe this, I think it makes it super valuable, because we've properly, well, me and my test team, particularly Rich, who's been on these wheels for most of that time, have obviously properly lived with these wheels long term, and because of the two updates on this wheel set, one of them is the thing that we had the issue with the first set. So basic stats, 1880 grams. To be honest, I've just weighed the new ones, fractionally heavier, 1900. But again, you know, decent weight, sub 2 kilos. They should retail for 500 quid, but they're actually on offer, 30% off at 349.30 at the moment, which interestingly is I've got that round in it, which interestingly is the same price that these were retail when they were launched. So I should have held those when I was talking about the 500 quid ones. Anyway, it's going to be one of those reviews, clearly. 30mm internal rim, H-lock, basically the little bump inside the rim that Hunt have used for ages to really hold the tyre secure even at low pressure. It does make it a little bit more of a fight to get off because it holds it in place so well, but I'd rather have that kind of stability and a little bit of a wrestle in the event of a puncture than losing the rim or burping at low pressures all the time. Works with 2.2 through 2.6. Most have been running them with a 235 or a 2.4, and they gave a really good profile on that. And yeah, 28 triple butted J-bend Pilar spokes either end. So J-bend means they hook into the rim, so nice and easy to replace. And they come in center lock or 6-bolt. So look at that, we can actually illustrate that. There you go, there's center lock. They didn't have any 6-bolt in to send me a fresh pair. So those are the 6-bolt ones there. And while we're on, they come in Shimano stroke SRAM, old style, the new Shimano Microspline or XD. And on the old style rims, they get a ceramic coating to make them even tougher. Like I say, super fast engagement. So, rapid engage hub, multi-pulls, multi-contact points, 5 degrees engagement, so really, really fast pickup on them, which makes them feel livelier than the weight would suggest, and just a really nice ride quality overall, right up there with some of the best carbon wheels, but at a fraction of the price. There's not a lifetime warranty on them like there is with Hunt's carbon wheels and other carbon wheels, but you do get 3 years, and well, basically, you know, like I said, after 4 years, these rims are still absolutely fine, and the only difference now is rather than this smooth finish that I've got on the older wheels, it now has a shot peened finish. You can see just a slightly sort of stippled finish on there, and that's actually created by firing, well, shot at the rims, and that basically takes a lot of the stress from the wheels being extruded through a forming die, and just kind of it's like you've given the rims a shoulder massage, for want of a better analogy, and it just means there's no sort of built-up stress already in the rims before they're made into a wheel. You get a new rim tape on there as well for better sealing and better durability. You get spokes and tubeless valves in there, so you're fully ready to go and ready to replace it if you do have a problem with the spokes. But like I say, had zero problems with the spokes or the rim on this setup. And I know Hunts sometimes get quite a lot of flack, but these are still on the original bearings. So having said that, I think we could probably do with getting some enduro bearings in there. They are feeling a little bit stiff, but that's 4 years of basically constant use, so that's not too bad. And the only issue we did have early on with these wheels was that we broke the rear axle. Now, at the time, this seemed like quite a common thing. I've spoken to the guys at Hunt, and they were like, oh, no, we don't remember that being a thing. But on the other hand, the guys I spoke to weren't even working there when I got sent these wheels. Actually, the rear bearings are actually still feel pretty decent. It's just the front one. But all the new wheels come with an upgraded heavy-duty alloy axle, and I haven't heard any problems with those axles since these. And since we got the upgraded axle on this set, these have been absolutely golden as well. But yeah, that actually all feels absolutely fine in there. So maybe just replace them on the front one. But they're double sealed, large diameter cartridge bearings in there anyway. What else do I need to tell you? 27.5 or 29, and you can have that in pairs or as a mullet wheel set, and they'll also sell you separate wheel sets. So if you've got double 29, you want to try mullet or vice versa, then you can easily set that up. And rear hubs available in 142, 148, and also Super Boost. So even your wider wheel end friends can get on the Hunt Trail Wide V2 program. So yeah, I mean, somewhere buried in all that nonsense is the basic fact that these are a really well priced, really durable wheel that feels great to ride. And you know, after 4 years with only the one issue with the axle, which is kind of now solved, yeah, it's a big thumbs up from me. I mean, there's loads of good wheels out there. We all know that, whether you're dealing with like really small manufacturers like, you know, just riding along my local wheel builder, or even getting them done in your local shop. Like, you know, again, Moonglue, my local wheel building shop. They can do you a great set of wheels. Or you can go to DT Swiss. So, you know, you do the M1900 wheel set, but, you know, that's a significantly heavier wheel set. I mean, similar price and great durability from the Swiss, but that's a significantly heavier wheel set than these, and it's just another case of Hunt kind of hitting that sweet spot of price and really good performance. And so yeah, what I'll do now is, like I say, probably replace the front bearings in that, but zero reason not to carry on using those in the background, because like I say, did I say? Maybe I didn't, but yeah, just to clarify, it's only the rim treatment that's changed. The actual rim profile is the same, spokes are all the same, hub shells are the same, it's just the rear axle that's changed. Bearings are the same, rear axle that's changed. So basically these new wheels are just a upgrade and improvement on the existing wheels that have worked really well. Yeah, I think that about covers it up. So over to you guys. I know probably a lot of you have had Hunt wheels. Be really interested to know what your experience is, particularly on these alloy wheels. You know, have you found them as durable as we have? Is there anything that you recommend as a Hunt wheel user to extend the longevity, or, you know, or just things that you've noticed while using them? And that way we get a really good broad-based review sample, not just me and my mates and our user experience of them. But, you know, these aren't the only Hunt wheels I've used. I've used them on plenty of builds. They come on a lot of Kotick bikes that I've tested and things like that, and I haven't had any issues with them. And it now seems, I know they did have a bit of a bad rep for bearings at one point, but it now seems that that's nicely sorted as well. So that's my opinion. I'd love to hear your opinion. And otherwise, I still never know whether to do the like and subscribe and click for notifications. And if you're feeling really generous, be on Patreon, because that'd be great for the channel. It just, I mean, I know I should do it as a YouTuber, but then there's a whole load of things I should do as a YouTuber that it just all feels a bit weird. It feels a bit like a dog walking on its hind legs, to be honest. I mean, I chatted to Al from MBR the other day, and he's like, oh, you should do like a, I can't remember what he called it, a jazz page or something like that, or a sprinkle. I really don't know. It sounded more like a cake topping than something I do with a video. But, you know, where all my sponsors like flash up in front and like a Pearl and Dean with it all. But to be honest, I think if I was going to do anything like that, I'd probably do it more in sort of the style of Jesse's Diets from the Fast Show, where I just come out of the workshop door and go, this video has been sponsored by Polaris Bikewear Features. etc., etc., and all these guys behind. So, yeah, hell, you know, if you haven't got any opinion on hand wheels, let me know if you have an opinion on how I present my sponsors, because, you know, big thumbs up to them for supporting the channel. But yeah, oh, and at the moment, that does include Hunt. I should make that clear. But like I say, you know, as always, being a supporter of the channel, you get the same honest treatment as everybody else, because otherwise, what's the point in supporting me and the channel if I can't give you honest feedback and ultimately improve the product? Because, you know, this is a prime example. You know, we snapped the rear axle. Now you get a better rear axle. Happy days for everyone. Sudden in-breath and pause. What do I do? Need to breathe out? Do I make it into words, or do I just say that'll probably do for now? Thanks for watching, and I really will get round to announcing some winners of the Bridgedale Socks comments, caption, thing, prize, monthly, or else it's going to be 2 months, and that really is shambolic. Although not perhaps quite as shambolic as taking 4 years to review this wheel set. But anyway, you're probably used to that by now on this channel, and I'd rather be thorough and a little outdated than just do a first look and pretend that that was something fully in depth that you could rely on. Okay? Right. Definitely stopping now. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra!